Radio Berlin 88.8. Hey Music mit Jürgen Jürgens.
What a nice name, Birdy. But I think your real name is very extraordinary as well. So
Yes.
I know that everybody says Birdy to you, so it was no choice to use another one?
No, it's always been just my nickname. My parents brought me up with that name, and so I always felt the most natural one. When people say Jasmine, I feel like I'm at school a little bit.
Everybody gave me the name Yogi from Jürgen, Yogi
Yeah.
Bear, you know Yogi Bear from
Yeah.
Haki and his friends, and I hated it. You know?
Really?
So sometimes you don't like nicknames like this, but you like your nickname. When I saw the video clip where you mimed the ghost, an artist as well for acting, not only for singing.
I enjoy acting. I don't know if I'm really that good at it. I really enjoyed doing that one. I like things that are a bit darker when I'm acting. I think I'm probably better at doing those parts, like a ghost. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it.
So it's just for the video clips.
I guess so. Maybe one day, if I got the opportunity to do something, I could try. But who knows?
Success at this early age is, I think, today not something really astonishing. They're starting so many young artists very early. Was it a problem for you?
No, it wasn't. I think because I had such a close team of people looking after me and my family, travelling with me all the time, I never felt lost or scared, or, it was all very natural and very controlled. And I just really enjoyed it, and it was a great opportunity. And now at 19, I've got all this experience, which is I'm so grateful for.
And your parents gave you the chance to learn piano very early.
Yeah.
Was it something you really wanted to do, or when at this age, normally young people want to do different things than doing this?
I think I can't really remember the first lesson. I just remember my mum, because she's a concert pianist and she always
You had
played,
to,
and so she just taught us, and we had to do it. And I loved the piano anyway, but nobody likes lessons when you're little. Everybody wants to get out of them, but I'm glad she did.
Her question was, what is the song that you like most from all the songs you did on your own?
Oh my goodness. I think so far, my favourite song is one that nobody's heard yet, actually, which is on my new album. It's called Unbroken. So you have to see what you think of that one.
And why?
Because it kind of feels like a poem, which I love. It looks beautiful. The lyrics look beautiful as well as sound it, which makes it special to me. But it's about not feeling afraid when things go wrong. It's about carrying on, really.
The second part of the question is, what inspires you to make a song and to make the lyrics to it?
Lots of different things inspire me. I think place, wherever I am. But a lot of the time, first, the melodies come in my head first, rather than lyrics. And it's more just a feeling that I have to get out, rather than a lyric. And then that comes later, depending on what the music feels like. I can write the meaning, with the lyric.
Is it a little bit like a diary to make lyrics?
Yeah, it is. For me, it is. But I also take stories from people around me as well. I mean, they are my own experiences, but also I think I make a lot of things up as well.
Singing about things that are very personal, there's a kind of shame talking about this or singing about it?
It can be scary sometimes, but I think I wouldn't feel it as much if they weren't so true.
You have to be authentic.
Yeah. And so that, for me, if I was just singing songs that didn't mean anything to me, there would be no point. And so it is scary, but it's worth it.
You made a few cover songs.
Yeah.
What kind of meaning these songs had for you to make your own thing out of it?
For me at that time, I was 14, and so I was kind of experimenting really with, and also being at school. It was a time for me just to focus on schoolwork instead of having to write a whole album of songs. And so it was quite a new thing for me, and I think I just did what I could with these songs that, were special to me. I think, they're all songs I'd heard my brothers playing or, my family playing, and I just thought I'd make them my own on the piano like I would write a song.
One song is from über, and there was a second you did together with Mumford & Sons. Is it really something special to work with different people to get new ideas?
Definitely. I think on my new album, Beautiful Lies, is the first time I really, really enjoyed co-writing. Just because it was so equal and it was I learnt so much from the people I was writing with.
Who is it?
I wrote with a man called Simon Aldred, who wrote a song called People Help the People, which I covered on my first album. Also Jamie Hartman, who's brilliant. Lots of different types of people with different, who write different genres all the time. So it's just really lovely to see the way they write.
You're working together with interesting producers from the Arctic Monkeys, and this guy Jim Abyss worked with Adele, and Arctic Monkeys is a little bit more from the past, but together with Adele, that is now the present and the future. And you are the future as well. Tell me, what it's the special thing? Do they have different ways to work with you? Yeah,
I guess so. Jim Abyss worked on my first two albums as well with me, so I know him really well. And he kind of sits with me through everything, and it was really on this album I really felt part of the whole production process as well as the writing and recording, which was really nice. And so it just felt like we were working together on everything, on every part of it. And we sit and we go through the vocals together and everything together. So, and I was also working with a team called My Riot, who they did London Grammar. Do you know that band? Who are really, really cool. So there's two of them, and one of the guys is more electronic and he does more of the beats on his computer, and then the other guy records, the piano and my singing and all the instruments, which was a really nice team to work with. Yeah.
And coming back again to the movie thing, it's not only that you're a really good ghost actor, you have two hits because they were in movies. I think that's one of the main ways how to get into the charts, because there's something that in your mind being in the cinema, and there's a special song that has something to do with what I've seen now.
Yeah.
Will this be with songs on the new album as well?
I don't know yet. I hope so. I love working for film. I love cinematic music, and being a part of that is so cool. It's so exciting. And getting to write something special for a film is even better, I think, because it's so nice when someone uses a song, but when you actually get to write something for the story, it's more special.
It was part of the Hunger Games.
I wrote a song for the Hunger Games for the soundtrack, but it was called The Fault in Our Stars, the film, which had my song in it, 2 songs in it. And all 3 I wrote for those films. Yeah.
So it's better when they invite you to watch it, and then you write something very special. Not that they take a song that you've done for an album. They say, "Oh, that's nice. We will take it for the movie."
Well, both is nice. Both pretty good. But I love writing. I love writing stories. So I love reading the book. I read all the books of those films, and that's what inspired me.